All right, so now we're going to get into doing some sanding on this outdoor table here. You saw me flip it over. That was pretty heavy. Maybe should have grabbed someone to help me, but is what it is. It's done. So yeah, so we're gonna start getting sanding, getting some leveling done on here. I did pick up a new tool here. So it's a 7-inch polisher sander. Basically, it's just an upgraded version of that orbital sander that I used before. It has a lot higher RPMs and bigger surface area, so it should be able to help me kind of eat through the top layer. Obviously, I can go down to higher grit on it and get to a smooth finish with it as well, and do an actual polish on the finished product, whether that be epoxy or oil or polyurethane or whatever it be. Yeah, anyway, so as you can see, it's a little messy back here. I did want to show off this guy, new knife I've been put together yesterday. Bit of an interesting design. I'm just kind of playing around with some different ones right now. Expect to see more of that coming out. Our forge is getting set up. We got our anvils all polished up and ready to go, so hopefully we can bring some more of that to you as well. To start off, I'm going to take the level here, run it down. I think there's a couple high spots. I think right in there it's a little high, and one of the corners, I forget. So I'll run down there quick, maybe hit it with the planer first, and then do a little sanding and go from there. So, as you saw, I got kind of half of it done. I did end up shredding the pad on here, so I need to grab a few more of those. Again, so good combination of tools to use. I did get it pretty flat now, which is awesome. There's still a little bit of divots and that kind of stuff, but again, that'll be taken care of on the later sands. And we are, gonna always be dealing with on this project softwood, this kind of stuff, over to the hard non kind of rotten wood with the spalting in it. So yeah, obviously stuff like that. So again, that just adds to the character, and we'll deal with that. We will be finishing up sanding here, marking out, getting it cut on the end too. I'm excited to kind of get it to length, helps me see it a little bit better, and then we can go from there. So all right, let's jump on it. All right, so we're back here to do a little bit more sanding on the outdoor slab. I got some new pads for there. So that half is pretty well done, and so we're gonna focus on this half. Get it sanded down to this, and then we'll keep working our way down or up on the pads to get up to a smoother finish, and then go from there. And then we'll chat about kind of maybe doing some cutting over there and my plan for in there as well. So, all right, let's get to it. right, as you saw there, so I actually ended up going up to 100 grit. I think I started at 80 at the beginning, but when I changed pads, I hit 100, and it's still, man, I'm telling you, that new tool, I'm loving it. I've had it for knife making as well, which we're set up for over there, and for woodworking, and that sucker eats through. That's a high RPM, so it just rips through the wood really well. So, but anyway, so we're down now to 100 grit over the whole thing. I'm going to go check out, I forget exactly what I have, but I want to get up to maybe 250 at least with that sander, and then I'll jump on over to probably my littler palm sander just to be able to do a little nicer job and get into the places I need to get into, and yeah, go from there. But let's take a look at what we got here. So you can tell it's starting to come together really nicely, nice and smooth. Gonna have some pretty fun grains coming out. Still have a few just grit marks on it just from the sander, but those will go away as we keep going down. This section actually over here is going to be really fun, and then all this with it kind of spreading out from here. I'm excited for that. So anyways, yeah, let's hop back in and get a little bit more sanding done and go from there. All right, so I had 240 grit sandpaper for that, which was awesome. Yeah, a little bit of dirt up on there. But yeah, so that was good. Again, that machine is awesome. It seems to go really well with the inner stuff. With the spalting, I had to be a little careful, and I created a few little divots. But again, I needed to get it to a smooth surface, so I wanted to get all the scratches and everything out of there, and that's just part of the game for this one. But I did want to just go over a little bit why, obviously I kept cleaning my sandpaper, but I also kept changing it out. And why I did that is, even if you have a chunk of sandpaper, I have found, not so much on the earlier ones, but more 240 and up, it can look really good. It can look like you still got a lot of abrasive left, but it has chunks of the wood or something in there that if you use it, it's going to leave swirly patterns all over, if it's an orbital sander, obviously. And you won't even notice them till later on, and it can be so frustrating when you're a couple grits up and you have to go back down because you got these swirlies in there that you hit under certain lights, and it's just really annoying. So that's why I was just going to take a look. I could clean this one up and get a lot of it off, but some of those bigger kind of white patches, it's going to be hard to see. Those are actually more, it's not the abrasive in there, it's either the chunks of wood or stuff that has come off in there, and those would actually start, it's not going to sand as well, and it's not going to give you a smooth finish. So it's cheaper and easier just to toss them, put a new one on, spend an extra $5, whatever, on new paper, and go from there. So anyways, I am going to go maybe up to 400 with this, we'll see. But for right now, I think I'm going to jump on cutting the edge of it a little bit, and I want to see what we got in there, and yeah, should be kind of fun. So I look back, and with the amount of video I have going on this, I'm going to end the video here. And then next episode, we'll get into cutting over here, cutting that end, and we'll get into what I'm going to end up doing in the bark inclusion over there to, well, my plan is to keep kind of the fun uniqueness of it, but also usability. So we are down to 240 grit on this, which I know it's hard to see on this, but it really is looking and feeling nice and smooth. Everything's is gonna end up popping on here pretty nice, so it's coming along, which is great. I do want to get more productivity done on it for summer, so I'll be pushing out more videos and stuff on it as well, and more knife videos. I'm gluing up a handle of a new knife right now. So anyways, let me know what you guys want to see and what I can dive into a little bit more, and we'll go from there. Thank you for subscribing and watching, and shoot a comment down below what you think. How's it going? And how many people do you think we're going to be able to fit on this thing? I think quite a few. Let me know. Thanks, guys.